Welcome back to another episode of Storage Hunter Simulator. The Easter egg hunt is over. No more Easter egg hunting in this one. Just a good old episode of Storage Hunter Simulator minus the Easter eggs. We found them all. We found all of them. If you want to know where the Easter eggs were, we've still got time during this. I'm not sure how long the event's on for. Then go ahead and check out the video on the channel that is just titled All Easter Egg Locations, I think. For the Easter egg hunt thing, so it shows you exactly where all of them are, so you can go ahead and check that out on the channel now if you wish. We are on £1,600. I'm not quite sure what sort of money we've got, how much things we've sold. I mean, we've still got that dragon head to sell, still sat there. £1,600 it sat there for, and a skull lacquer. We'll stick someone's head in it, and that's down the toilet, in it. Alright, we've only got 720 quid as well in here, so feels like we need to really boost up the old coffers, is that a word? Boost up the old coffers today? Ah, surely that's not a word. I know coffers. Bloody hell, I didn't notice how big them Easter Island heads were over there. Look at them. Damn, they're huge. Cool, so yeah, we're going to wait for the locksmith to open because we have got a thing in the locksmith. And I think we've got something in the military one as well. So a couple of little items we can get here. We have got the lockpick tool, which is new to the game. But we can only lockpick level 1 at the moment. We want to lockpick the next level, 3 grand. We did spend 8 grand on the verification tool level 2 last time. That's why our money's low. But it does mean we can verify purple items now, rather than having to take them, so it's going to save us quite a lot of money in the long run, I think. Especially now that we're progressing through the game and we want to make a little bit more. Oh, hello! Waiting outside the door. Now more annoying than that, actually. I used to work at Domino's, and when I worked at Domino's, occasionally I would run the shifts and work in the shop. Sometimes I'd be driver, whatever. Anyway, that's not the important part of what I was trying to get to. But what I was trying to get to is there's nothing more annoying than someone stood outside the door, knocking on the door, waiting to get in. It's just like, honestly, go away. I'm not open yet. They can stand there and wait. And sometimes knock on the door. I mean, when they knocked, that was the most annoying. That was when you just thought, I just want to ignore you now. Because you can see it's not open. Clearly we're closed. The door's locked, and you're knocking on the door. When you're busy trying to set stuff up, it can be annoying. But, I mean, these guys aren't busy setting anything up. They just stand behind the desk all day and all night. I could come back 4 in the morning, he'd be stood behind his desk. Hello, mate. Not trying to insult you out, mate. Just saying you don't really leave work. You're a workaholic. He's a man committed to his job. 433 quid. That is what we like to see. Let's go and stick that one in the pawn shop. And then we'll get ourselves set up with an auction for the day. So you have to let me know in the comments down below. Is today going to be a good day for auctions? Is it going to be a bad one? Well, it remains to be seen. But I'm feeling good about today. I'm feeling like today is going to be a good day. That is an expensive starting auction. We're going to go and see that one out. Starting at 400 quid. It's got to be an expensive one. There's got to be some good in here then. Now I do wonder now that we've got this verification tool for level 3, level 3, that we're going to get loads less of the, well, more of the yellow items, sorry, and less of the purple ones. I mean, that Chinese lantern, that looks pretty good condition, to be honest. I don't know how much it'd be worth. That is a robot. That has got to be worth some really good money. That's like an android, right? We saw an android leg before for like 400 odd. I'm feeling good about this lot. I'm feeling good about this. I don't think I'm going to have enough money to get it though. That's the problem. I think this is going to go over the 2 grand mark. We'll see though. Got to put your name in the hat if you want to be in contention for it all.
Come on.
Do we just boost this up a fair bit?
Yep.
I mean, it's going to go over 1 grand, right?
Yes.
Oh, sugar.
Yep.
Sheesh. Yeah, big boost. Big boost there. She boosted up about 400 quid.
Okay.
Come on. Is it going to go over 2 grand like I predicted? It's not. Oh, right, okay. We might have paid over the odds for that. Big old boost, but yeah, it's a legendary. I thought this would happen. I mean, that's alright. I mean, I don't know what someone's been doing with this android, but hey. The android's a legendary item, so hey. Honestly, why does it have to be like that? Why do you have to be like that? Jeez. Right, okay, Chinese lantern. It's got to be worth some decent cash. That's really good condition as well. I wouldn't mind a Chinese lantern in real life. I would not mind one. I don't know how much they cost. I don't think I'd pay 150 quid for one. Certainly not a second-hand one. But they look cool. I like that culture. Valentine wine. I'd definitely take a bottle of that. Valentine's winer. And my partner doesn't really drink, so wine's not really something we share very often together, but she, I'm sure she'd have a tipple of the Valentine wine if I pulled it out. She doesn't like red wine. Reminds her of church when she was younger. Not that she doesn't like church, by the way. She's not a God-hating lady, I don't think. But red wine. Yeah, I get why people don't like red wine. I actually love red wine. 325 quid, you know. I think we're going to make our money back from this quite easily. To be honest. We're already 830. We need another grand, but we haven't had the android. Ooh, pizza oven. Mate, we just talked about Domino's. And we found a pizza oven. There's a big old pizza oven as well. And a fridge. Lots of, right, these two are going to go together. So I feel like the person who owned this owned a kitchen or something. Lots of, kitchen items here. Right, don't bounce out. Yes. Right, we're in the profit. We are in the profit. Perfect. We've made our money back, and we haven't even got the android. Whoa, what's that? A microphone. We haven't even got the android, priced up either. Easter chick. Yeah, what's up, chick? Wow. Wow. 300 quid. And the android arm. We've got an android arm. Yeah, that's what we got before. 350 quid for the arm. So you would hope the actual whole android's going to be worth some decent cash. It just depends on how damaged it is, because it looks like someone's been doing something not so good with it. So hopefully they haven't damaged this android too much. To the point where it's not really valued very highly, because we want to make some profit off it. I'm sure we can clean it up, right? We can clean it up. Get it all back up to perfect status. We'll take the microphone, definitely. Oh, it is a microphone. I see it now. I wasn't really seeing it before, but now I see it. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. Personally, I think we need to really build up our renown in the next one so we can buy the second pawn shop, because I think we're getting a bit low on storage in this pawn shop. Easter chick. And yeah, maybe that's the next step for progression for us. Anything good in here? Chalice. Alright, 160 quid. I tell you what, this has been a mint auction. Actually a mint auction. We can fit the android arm in there, I'm sure. And we can fit the egg. The chick. Easter chick egg, whatever it's called. Right, let's get back to the pawn shop, store some of our stuff, and get the rest. And then I think we'll head uptown. We'll go and get this android stuck with a dealer so they can work out the price for me, and we'll do an auction while we're up that end as well, because why not? Everything else is going in the pawn shop though. Right, perfect. And then I think by the time we get back down this end, I think we'll be alright. I might actually just take the stuff up to the other side and sell it all. Guaranteed money there and then, rather than waiting for them to sell in the shop. Because we've got plenty of items in the shop at the minute. But saying that though, we've got some pretty big items here, which I'm not sure if it'll all fit in now with the Android. We need a bigger truck, don't we? We need a bigger truck. Right. Android, you wait there a sec. Yeah, I think we do need a bigger truck. We're struggling for space right now. Wow. Wow. That is really just using up all the space, isn't it? Right. We'll take the pizza oven up to the other side. We'll just take these ones to the pawn shop. Stick them in the pawn shop and then drive up to Black Elk. Whoops. We need to reach renown 50 in Blueberry. We need to reach renown 50 in East Black Elk and West Black Elk. Anyway, we're at renown 30 down here. So we've got some decent renown. Okay, right, there you go. Right, let's go and get our stuff, drive up to Black Elk and meet us again when we're back there. So we'll take a little cut here and I'll see you again when we're back. We are pretty much here now, so back on the other side. We're at the pawn shop. We're just going to quickly sell this pizza oven. Then we're going to head over to the electronics store and stick the Android up. Now, I was looking. This one is missing an arm, which is kind of cool because we got the Android arm that was worth 350. So I was just working out in my head on the way up, sort of trying to work out what is this Android going to be worth. But if one arm's worth 350, then we can only assume the other arm's worth 350 as well, right? So we've got 350 there at least, and then the legs are going to be worth, oops, excuse me, roughly around about the same. So 700, that's 1,050 just between the 3 limbs that are left. So, you know, what else are we looking for? We've got the body. So I'm going to say this is worth a good 1,300 quid. Honestly, maybe I'm highballing slightly there, because compared to the Dragon Head was only just over £1,000, right? But doing the math, it just feels like it should be worth at least that, right? We'll find out in this episode here, because we're going to stick this one straight in right now and get this one thingied up. 150 to get it verified. I don't quite understand why that's there, but we can buy that eventually, maybe? I don't know. But let's go and find ourselves an auction up this side of town. We'll go for what's in the box, because that's obviously what we're doing here. We'll just start off on a nice. Let's go for this one. It's until 4 o'clock. Got 25 minutes to get there. But it's only a $50 auction, so it's not going to be, well, $50 starting. So it's not going to be worth an absolute fortune, whatever's in here, but because that I believe is just kind of a little telltale sign. I could be completely off with that. I've not played this game enough to consider myself a veteran of it, but it seems that way. Oh my god! That's a body. Well, I don't know if that's meant to be a body or a doll, but pretty gruesome. Right, so that's worth about 100 odd quid, I believe. I think we've had one of them before. That's junk, that's junk. I believe that chest looks like it's probably one of them junk chests, maybe. Maybe not. Pallet's junk, that ball. I don't think there's an awful lot in here. There's not an awful lot of value in this. Out 300 at a push, maybe? Ooh, 300 at, maybe a bit more than 300 if we're selling them at a pawn shop, but I'd say about 300 at a push, yeah. So I don't want to go any higher than that. Tell you what, we'll go up to 200. We'll see if our 240. Right, so we're kind of bordering on, are we going to make profit here? This might be one of my last bids, I think. 280. Alright, didn't have to bid anymore, but yeah, I think we've just about made our money back there. Could be well wrong. We could have made a lot more, or we could have made a lot less. I guess we'll find... Oh, okay, that is a chest, so that's not a bad sign. Okay, that's a bit better than I thought. Also, what's this? A pitchfork. Okay, pitchfork. We can go and out an ogre from his swamp. Get out of our swamp! This is my swamp! Right, the water cooler's only worth 33 quid though, so that's quite a lot less than what I thought. $33. I often thought about getting a water cooler. I was actually thinking about this yesterday. Getting a water cooler in the house. Sticking it in my son's room because he doesn't drink water very... Well, he does. All he drinks is water, but he doesn't like going and making himself water. It was just me. Oh, there he is. So if I got a water cooler, then that's something he does in his own room. But then you'd have to buy the bottles and that. So more of an office environment, right? But he is awake. I've just caught a glimpse of him as I was talking. What weird timing. There's a water boiler. This is a water man. Water boy. Water boy. Water boy, mate. Good film. Adam Sandler. He's definitely actually one of my favourite actors. I know he's very much the same role in most of his films, but I love the role that he plays. I think he's a great, great actor. Definitely a shout for one of the better actors, comedy actors anyway. If anyone can think of any other ones that are up there, then please do let me know. And I will maybe check out some of their films. Because I'm always looking for some stuff to make me laugh, you know? Laughter. Oh, come on. Laughter is the best medicine. I think laughter's something great in life that you can't... Excuse me, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Good thing in life, isn't it, laughter? I was going to say you can't buy, but you can. You go to a comedian. But everyone likes someone. Everyone likes to laugh, right? Of course I do. Oh, okay. Might actually fit these on here. Are we going to fit this ball on? I don't think so. Okay. Right, we did. Can we fit this on? I mean, we are just taking the mick now, aren't we? Hey, look at that. Wowee. Mate, that was good. That's the best balancing I think I've done without cheating and propping up against the side. Good job they don't knock your things off. I'm impressed with that. I'm well impressed with that. More. That's made my day. I'm so happy. It hasn't quite made my day, but I am really happy about that. And we don't have to go back now for the rest. We'll just head on over to the locksmith, top end. And maybe we do a blind auction while we're up there, you know, because we are so good with the blind auctions. Not. No, we're not going to the blind auctions. The blind auctions are tragic. Absolutely tragic. I know we're selling that for less than what it's worth, but I can't be bothered to go outside just to do it. I mean, wasn't a lot in there, was there? It really wasn't a lot in there. We might have even lost our money on that, actually. Right, we're going to head on to the other side of town there and go to the locksmith. I should know this town like the back of my hand now after that Easter egg hunt. Because there was a lot of Easter eggs in places I've never visited before, so that's worth considering. I mean, I need to go back and check out the Easter egg lady to see if I've actually picked up the stuff that I won. Because you get extra stuff. I'm pretty sure I got it all, and I think when I remember from when I finished and I had a look that the oh, what's this? Is that a clothes shop? That you couldn't claim the stuff there and then. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Right then. Hello, mate. Oh, actually, you know what? Can I not just unlock it myself? Got a lockpicking tool now. Can. Stupid me. Oh, wait there. Open. Wow. Hey, hang on a minute. The lock has been destroyed. Only a locksmith can open it. Okay. Right, okay, so that's where your leveling of your locks picking stuffs up, right? Pay 30 for it as well because the lock's broke. So that's a risk I'm taking. Okay, I see. I see how it works now. I was kind of confused with the locksmith thing. If you got a lock picking tool, surely it doesn't matter what level it is, you don't have different level locks. But that makes sense. So you take the risk of opening it, you can destroy the lock and you pay more to get it opened. Right, let's have a look inside this shop then. Hello, mate. Cool, so we can get stuff. Right, what's this? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the one. That is the one. Oh, my gosh. Where did we get all these from? Oh, mate. Oh, man. Everyone's going to be scared of me if I use that, right? I think we're going with a chicken head. And the body. Ah, okay, so these are the ones we've got. I'll go with that. Oh, mate. Give me my stuff. That. Oh, yeah, look at me. Kick me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at my legs. I got my little legs out. Lovely. Wow. Okay, so that was worth the Easter egg hunt. That was worth it. Just for those. Wow, it's crazy. Crazy silly. Right, can we get one more auction at this end just before we go home? Come on. Nah, we can't. Damn. Never mind. Right, okay. Well, we can't get back in time for that one either. Okay, well, we're just going to have to head on back home then, I think. We'll head on back home and we'll come back up this way maybe tomorrow. We're doing to get a house up here eventually, and don't worry, we will get a house up here eventually. It's just at the moment we can't really afford to do that. So we'll wait and we'll come up tomorrow to get the house. Let's head on home and we'll be back with the next day. Right, it's another morning. We are back again with the outfit. Look at the outfit, man. This outfit's beautiful. I swear. This, woohoo, I can fly. Yeah, we're back again with another day. Had a good little sleep there. Nice little rest. We're going to go to the pawn shop, pick up whatever money we've got. Then we're going to head over to Black Elk straight away to pick up our Android. Because I can't wait to see how much that cost. I can't wait to see how much it's selling for. And maybe we just sell it. Do we sell it that way, or do we sell it in the pawn shop? I might just sell it to the pawn shop. Straight up. Not sure, though. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to going down there and picking up the Android. We've got some time to kill. Half an hour before we can even go into the shops anyway, so we might as well... $3,000. Love that. Might as well go and start driving up there. So, let's drive on up to Black Elk and join us again when we're there to pick up the Android. Right, so we're in Black Elk. We've just had an achievement come up there to say we've to sell an item for more than £1,000 or $1,000. So I'm thinking our dragon head might have just sold. It may have just sold because I think that's the only item we had that was worth that sort of cash. So, oh, exciting times, because we're up to 4K. That is solely, well, largely because of the items that we sold in the pawn shop. We picked up 3K from there just before we headed up this way, as you probably saw. What am I doing here? Ah, right, okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. But yeah, there might be even more money sat waiting now. So let's find out what's Android's worth. Right, come on. Place your bets in the comments now. How much is this Android worth? I'm going to say 1,300. I said it before. We'll stick with 1,300. This is when it's done up to the max that I can do it up. I mean, it could be worth... I mean, that leg's probably not worth as much as 350 because it looks like a weird leg, but you might have just seen that. But if you didn't, place a thing. So, it's worth... Oh, you're kidding me. Only 825. Wow. It really has been destroyed. 825. Oh, bad. Bad. Okay, never mind though. I might sell it in the pawn shop up here. I don't know. I'm going to do a blind auction up here. Look, we're just going to do the blind auctions every now and again. I like the blind auctions. I like the fact they come in the little boxes and you can fit them all in a one. What is going on? Why? Really want to look at them cards there, didn't we? And I'm just determined to get a blind auction that's got some good stuff in. Here we are. Our this is not the blind auction. This is just an auction. Let's see if we can pick up a normal auction then while we're here. Maybe that's a sign from the gods, huh? There's only 2 auctions up here today as well. Not great. Not great. Okay, let's pick them up though. Let's pick up the 2 auctions. Yeah, we'll see what we get inside these containers. I'm gutted about that Android though. Thought that was going to be worth a lot more. Wow. The math didn't math up. So if you're going to buy an Android, just buy a leg. Buy all the limbs separately and build it yourself, apparently. There's not a lot going on in here. Basically, it's that table. What's in the table? How much is the table worth? How much is the table worth? Right, we'll go 150. Let's speed this up. 160? 180. Beat up, Kate. Hey. Come on then, 201. Pushing you. You got diamond hands like me? Got the big hands? I like Kate, mate. Come on, Kate. Can't be too mean about Kate. I can't be too mean about Kate. Look at Kate. She has brown hair like my Kate. Not mine. She's not my property, but my girlfriend. My girlfriend. And she is a lovely girlfriend at that. What I would say is go and get yourself a Kate. That screwdriver isn't there, yeah. Screwdriver. I don't think this is a great one. We're basically putting a lot of money on the table. A lot of money on the table. A lot of money, a lot of... What am I looking for? Pressure. Pressure? Table's not on pressure, is it? Yeah, putting a lot of trust in the value of the table. But that cannonball is absolutely... Look at it, that's not even circular. How's that rolling? I think the physics on this game are a bit unrealistic. Just saying. Okay. Chinese decor, 9 quid. Another case bag, 37 quid. Easter rabbit box. Hammer. I mean, it's quite a lot of junk in here. Not gonna lie, not gonna fluff up the thing. I'll tell you what we should probably do, actually, is when we're heading up here, I think we should take all of the, like, the pretty small items, like these, sell these ones in the pawn shop, rather than putting these up for sale, because they're just not, they're not worth having up. I think we just have the big items up for sale. Oh, our depth perception's pretty bad today. And then we could just drive all these up in a one-er, can't we? We're up to 307 quid, so we've made our money back, and then we've got an 82 quid table. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Not perfect by any stretch, but it's certainly not terrible. And... what the hell's going on here? Right, why were they underneath it? Strange. What's that? Has that even been valued yet? Chinese decor. It looks like a piece of paper. Okay. Right. Well, it doesn't matter. Right, they didn't fall out the bottom this time. Okay. That one just fits in there. And table. I mean, you'll go on. It's fine. There we go. Look. Clinging on for its dear life. Help me. Okay. Yeah, we've got one more auction up this way, but they're not big value for me. I'm gonna go for a blind auction, bit bigger value. Does this hit the cards? Sure. No. Will it? Nah. Straight through. Cool. Right. Yeah. Bigger values, because I think the value in these is just not good enough. Right. Oh look there. Speaking of Kate, she's outside. She's doing her dog walks past the house today. I did not realise. I thought she was going further afield for her walk today. She's only got one dog walk today. And then she's back home. Oh, sugar. Damn. Sold the android to him. Shouldn't have done that. I did not mean to. Alright, never mind. We reached another milestone though, so we might be able to buy this shop now. Fingers crossed. Come on, let us buy. Let us buy it. Can we buy this one? Maybe we can't buy this shop. No. Looks like we can't buy this one. That's a shame. Because that would be real good. We could have bought it, but... big as well. Never mind, we've got our own pawn shop. That's the one we've got. Right, we're going to go do a blind auction then. Let's try and make some serious cash. Serious cash. We're up to 5 grand, so arguably we made some pretty serious cash today. But we want to make some more serious cash. We want to get that into the 5 figures. We want at least 10 grand. We haven't hit that milestone yet. We've made that amount of money, but we haven't had that amount of money in our possession at one go, so yeah, that's a milestone I would like to reach. Hopefully we can do that in today's episode. If not, we'll continue that in the next one. Right, let's just go for this one. Okay, so oh, actually that one's only got 2 boxes. Okay, I like the look of that one with 2. This has got 4 boxes. See what sort of stuff's here. What is it then? Household. Okay. Just give it a big bump up here. 700. Right, we'll go for a grand. At least. 1200. See, this is the one I would have avoided buying this one. But I've never had any luck so far, so maybe this was worth it. If it's going to be full of, like, bleaches and stuff like it was last time, then I'll regret it. I'm going to regret it, aren't I? Because there's 1 box down. All it had was a bloody frying pan and a piece of paper. Teapot. We did have some good teapots in the last couple, though, like antique ones. So it could be that, I mean, look, there's a teapot worth something. 421 as well. Not bad. It's a big chunk of our money back. We're halfway of our money back and we're halfway through the boxes. And this one's got quite a lot in. So this hopefully will boost us right back up. Oh, nice. Oh, a nice Bulgarian wine. Don't mind if I do. Storage jar. Rubbish. Saucepan, pretty rubbish. Soup spoon. Storage jar. No, oh, sugar bowl. That's not bad. That's worth 180. Okay. Okay. We're climbing there. We only need a tiny bit of value out of this last one and we've made our money back. So we've got another teapot. Train decoration. Okay, we're just about going to make our money back here, aren't we? Give us a big item. What are these? These look like they could be big items. Ah, they're not. Oh, another French wine. Okay, not terrible. Tell you what, I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that. And then we're going to go for the one that we should have went with before, in my opinion. The smaller boxes. These small boxes are going to fit in. That I'm alright with that. I'm actually pretty decent with that. So, see if we can get a similar result here. Just 2 boxes. Risky. This has got to be jewellery or something. Equipment.
Come on.
Could have something good in here.
Okay.
Equipment, huh? Sheesh. You're really pushing me up there, right? We're going for it, because we need to see what's in it. That's what we said, right? Right, so we did alright in the last one. Do we do alright on the one with just 2 boxes? We need... oh my god. 3 items in here. damn it. Cleaning supplies. How can that be class equipment? Sugar. We have just 3 items in a big box. It's got a lot more in it. Has it got anything good in it? That's the question. We've got another compass. Okay, I reckon we could probably just fit all of our items in here. Gas mask. Not bad. Can't see anything else of good value in here though. It's just wrenches and spanners and stuff. I think we've lost money on this one. We lost about 500. Oh. Yeah, we've lost money. Without a doubt, we've lost money on here. Okay, that is a shame. Because we did alright on the other one, but hey, it is what it is. Could have been a lot worse, and it could have been a lot better. So, yeah, overall, I don't think we made a much at all, but it will get us our renown up because we're going to sell it up this end. We can leave the cardboard box. You can keep that. Not interested in the cardboard box. And we'll see if we can fit any more inside the cardboard box up here. Sugar. Sugar. Honey, 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 honey. Okay. Another cardboard box, which we're just going to leave here. It's just £2 we're leaving on the pavement. But £2? Don't matter. Look, we've just lost 500, so what's another £2? What is another £2? Okay. Right, make sure we put that one there, because I don't want to take the wrong box here. That one with the one that's the one that didn't have a lot in as well, so we'll put that in here. Okay. Another empty box. Keep your boxes. Stick them where the sun don't shine. Oh, you're kidding me. No. You're actually kidding me, aren't you? Tipped everything out. Right, we'll get this sorted. We'll be back when we're back at the pawn shop, ready to sell some stuff. Right, we're packed up, we're ready to go. We managed to get everything condensed down into 3 boxes. We're going to sell them all at this pawn shop. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to head on back to our hometown. We're going to maximise profit. And we're going to head on... Yeah, we're going to head on home and maximise the profit on these. Because we're already at a loss, so might as well try and claw some of the money back. Also, we'll get some... we'll get the cash that we've got back from the... What's it? Actually, are we? Nah. You know what? We're not going to bother. There's too much in here. Maybe we'll sell some stuff back at home. Like the teapot we'll keep hold of. Anything else is just going into the pawn shop and getting sold. We'll start that process that we mentioned before about selling the not so good items, and we'll just sell the good ones in our own shop. It seems to make really good sense. So. I do have some sensible ideas sometimes, apparently. So, this is hopefully one of them. Sell loads of compasses back at home. For the compass shop. That's 200 quid, 180, 170, 169. Yeah. Okay, we're selling all them. Back at home. Hope you enjoy all the junk I've sold you. Mine's going to be the best pawn shop in the business. That's yours. He's got one of them cats in his window already anyway. He didn't need another one. Right, okay. So we've got everything that we wanted we've got here, yeah. Pretty much. Right, let's head on back home and let's put the rest of the stuff in our pawn shop back in Blueberry and see what sort of cash we've got to pick up. I think in the next one we are going to work towards getting ourselves up to that 10,000 mark before we buy ourselves a new car. A new truck. I don't know whether to go for the 4x4 back at home, or there's a car garage up here that also has other cars. I'm not sure if I can buy them yet with my level in Black Elk maybe not being as high. We'll have a look at the milestone stuff once we get back. So we'll drive on back to the shop now. We'll then have a quick look at the menu, check out the milestones, and see where we need to be at in order to do more business. And maybe we can catch another quick auction just bang at the end of this one. In fact, we've got the stuff in our truck here anyway, so let's just head on over to the auction site and see if we can catch one on the way past. And we'll check the other stuff right at the end, if we can catch an auction, of course. So we're right here. What are we saying? Oh, won't go through there because that fence is going to be solid as a rock. I'm just going to crack straight off it. The lampposts, not so solid. Right, auctions. There is none. Okay, doesn't matter. We're going to head over to the pawn shop. Thought maybe we would have caught one, but hey, some days they like to run a little bit shorter than other. What's going on? My wheels aren't working. What's going on? My truck. It's ruined. Is it? It's sort of working. What's going on? Oh, I'll have to take my truck to the garage. It's knackered. Is that actually a thing? Maybe that's a thing, you know. There is a mechanic right here. Fix my truck. It's broken. Right, we'll go to the mechanic and see whether or not that is a thing. Okay, it's a mechanic. Hello. No, he just wants some stuff. Oh well, God knows what's wrong with my truck then, huh? Oh, nothing. Apparently it's working fine now. He tricked me! You tricked me, you little shucker. Gonna say something else, but hey, we'll keep the swearing to a minimum if we can. Probably swear too much as it is. Right, what sort of cash we got waiting? That dragon head's got to be sold because we got over £1,000 for an item. Yep, dragon head sold. Oh, you chicken head, be quiet. Okay, we've got no big items that we're selling at the minute on the shelves. Right, so we're going to start this process now of getting rid of all this crap that we don't want to be selling. Oh, we don't want that on the shelves. No, we don't want that on the shelves. There's another one. Right, we're not selling cheap junk in here anymore. We only sell high items. How many pizza cutters does one shop have? Fridge is looking good. The Android arm, fine with that. Another pizza cutter. You have my life, mate. You are having my life, aren't you? Right. What we got in here? $3,000 to take. Ah, honestly, he is joking now, isn't he? He's joking now. Gotta be. You're taking the same items out the thing. Stop doing that, mate. Stop doing that. How do I get to that menu again? Spacebar, no. What's control? Alt? No items around. Right, the pizza cart is going to be the one last piece of junk we're going to sell in this shop. The rest of the junk I'm taking out of the garage right now. We haven't got any junk. We have got a radio. We're going to take that out, and we've got a comic book. We're going to take that out. Okay. Comic book and radio. We don't sell them in here anymore. And that. I mean, household detergent. Right, cool. So they're 3 items that we've taken out the shop. We only sell good stuff in there now, and the rest goes up to the other pawn shop. So I think that'll be it for today's episode. In the next one, we're going to try and budge ourselves up towards that $10,000 and work towards buying ourselves a new car, new vehicle, just to transport stuff easier, because we had quite a lot of big items in one of them auctions there, and it was a bit of a pain in the backside getting them all transported in this little truck. As much as this little truck has served me well, there has come a time where we need to move on. Is there anything in here? Nah. There comes a time where you would probably need to just move on. Do you know what? Maybe we just store all of our little junky. Nah. Keep them in the car. We'll sell them. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining me on this one. Hopefully you can join me on the next episode as well. But I really appreciate everybody for joining me on this journey. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Leave a like on the video if you did like this video. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.